Oh, where in the world could he be?
Hey, Nashu.
Oh, it's you! I don't suppose you bumped into Inspector Hildebrand roaming about, have you? Making his inquiries?
Nope.
Oh, ever since Shigure got detained by the Sekisegumi, the inspector's been busy looking after the affairs of Master Akebono, but to no avail.
Oh. Never fear, my faithful assistant, I have returned. Your unwavering loyalty to the pursuit of honor and justice in a hard-boiled egg is to be commended. My good woman, I might go so far as to say that in all my years as an inspector I have known no fan more passionate than you. But speaking of fans, during the course of my investigation into the darker rumors concerning Master Akebono, I received a mysterious missive I can but presume was penned by one of my many admirers. Oh, there he is! I was like, is the stalker Lala in this cutscene just right there?
Gosh, Inspector Hildebrand! Even in the Far East you've got yourself a following. Can I see it?
Certainly, Nashu.
That's interesting. It's definitely not written by a Hingan, but they don't seem to be too good with their Eorzean letters. Yeah, something of light. You who seek the strongest of swords, the Soboro Tsukihiro, know that I have laid claim to this most priceless treasure. If you would make it yours, meet me upon Kugane Ohashi for a duel to end all duels. Sincerely, you know who.
Oh, there's something of light, you say? Why, he must be referring to none other than my humble self, the one and only Gentleman of Light. That said, I would much rather resolve this dispute without resorting to duels and the like. Wait here, my friends, while I go and attempt to reason with this misguided ruffian. You're gonna get yourself into the dirt again.
I'm pretty sure they wrote warrior, not gentleman. Which probably means they're talking about Zordia? What do you think, Inspector? Inspector Hildebrand? Oh, what do you mean he up and ran off? And why are you still standing here? You should hurry up and try to catch him before he does something silly.
What's Hildebrand doing? Of course he is. Bruh. Is that you, Zordia? As you can see, I seem to have found myself in a pickle. And by pickle, I mean the ground. Kugane Ohashi lies beyond this gate, but before I could pass through, I found myself suddenly accosted, then inverted, then embedded thusly by the dear but misguided Jim. I thought Jim had a crush on Hildebrand. The duel I must regrettably leave up to you. Oh, you go on ahead, my friend. I will extricate myself, eventually. Good night, sweet prince. Sweet prince! Ooh, Kugane Ohashi. For far, far too long I have waited for this rematch. The Soboro Tsukihiro may have brought us together. I didn't read that fast enough. Let's go! Victory will be mine this day! Zenbon Sakura? Wait, chotto mate! Chotto mate kudasai! Oh, I haven't heard this theme in a while. What? For your Jimbo, it is Gilgameshing time. Huh? What? What? Gilgamesh is here? What? Yes, 'tis I, the man, the myth, the legend! What? Oh, she is, what? Hello? Hello? Oh, sorry! Nani? Okay, I wasn't supposed to stand there. This is cool! I was not expecting him. It was Greg this whole time. What happened to Yojimbo? So Yojimbo's not important? What about Jim? Jim lives matter too? Oh, there be heads. There be heads. I'm whelmed. Jim is alive? I was lied to? I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. Oh, out. Yo! Oh, I guess we're fighting. Which one are we fighting? Find epic this game. Dude, this is amazing. What does it look like if he reaches the... Okay, wait. This is so cool. Okay, Susano. I'm guessing we don't stand near those. Oh, running. This is a cool fight. I think this is like the best one I've seen so far. I'm guessing we kill the Iron Chains. Oh. Yeah, this is basically Susano. Why is he caught? Oh, because does he have Susano's... Oh, he has his weapon, that's why! Hello, I forgot. I forgot the lore. That's right, yeah, I just remembered. Oh, boy. It's okay, I believe. I'm alive! I kill him! Get these healers a raise! I could have limit break that, but I kind of also wanted us to defeat it together, you know? Bite me. I yield! I throw myself upon your boundless mercy and beg forgiveness, please! Greg, it was you the whole time? We meet again, Hildy. Greg? I say, you are a sight for sore eyes. However, did you come to be here in Kugane? In the Far East, for that matter? Ah, well, you see, the thing about that is... I say, to think that Greg was masquerading as Jim this entire time. Aw, rip Jim. Indeed I was. After Zordia bested me a second time, I quit Eorzea and embarked upon a journey to the distant lands that I might hone my skills in preparation for our inevitable third bout. I'm kinda sad about Yojimbo, though. So is Yojimbo at the Gold Saucer just Gilgamesh? But when I saw you had misread my carefully written words and come in her stead, I felt I had no choice but to remove you from the field forcibly. Pray forgive me my unkindness, Hildy. No, Greg, there is no need to apologize between friends. Yet again, I must ask, though, how did you come to be here in Kugane as a ronin of much repute and a remarkably thin waist? I know it seems far-fetched, even insulting to your intelligence, but there is a simple and highly satisfying explanation. In my quest to hone my skills and procure more powerful weapons overseas, I neglected to budget properly for food and drink, and soon found myself bereft of both. Driven to a deathly hunger, I fell into my knees, and in that instant looked to my bosom friend, the painted rooster, that had offered me companion. No, he killed the red. He ate his friend. And in that instant looked to my bosom friend, the painted rooster that had offered me companionship in my darkest hour. When dawn broke the following day, I was alone once more, sliver of strength restored by the terrible sacrifice of my comrade, whose body and soul I would carry with me ever after, damn. But by his grace I survived for days and days after, until I chanced to cross paths with a stray dog. Oh, Yojimbo's dog. He too was clearly a victim of the slings and arrows of outrageous misfortune. And in each other we found kindred spirits, we orphans of fate. Thus did I name him Daigoro, and thereafter did we travel as one, working together that we might both live to see another day. When we at last arrived at Kugane, I sought employment as a mercenary to rebuild my misspent savings and resume my search for the strongest of swords. When we at last arrived at Kugane, I sought employment as a mercenary to rebuild my misspent savings and resume my search for the strongest of swords. It was through such ventures that I acquired the Zanmato, in fact, and began to build my reputation as Yojimbo. Naturally, a legendary Ronin must dress to meet the expectations of his clients, and so I assembled an outfit that would satisfy those who requested my services. It was around the first time I first saw Zordia walking the streets of Kugane, much to my surprise. Needless to say, the sight of the woman who had bested me twice before was enough to rekindle the competitive spirit within me, and so when I heard tell of the Soboro Tsukihiro, I knew I must claim it in preparation for our battle. The rest you know.
Oh, that's why he had the heart eyes around Hildy. Okay.
Truly a riveting tale, and tragic besides, for though I fought with all my strength, yet again was I defeated by the great and powerful warrior of light. As I said to you on the bridge, no more tricks. I've taken my shot and fallen short, and so I will cease my shenanigans and instead pledge my complete support to your endeavors, that I might make amends for my misdeeds.
Oh, what? You're joining?
And we should be glad to have it, Greg. Welcome aboard. Let us return to Nashu and share with her the wonderful news. You too, Greg. You're a full-fledged assistant now.
Terrible news, everyone!
Whatever is the matter, Nashu?
It's Shigure. As punishment for helping the wolf burglar escape, he's been sentenced to death by ritual suicide.
This is indeed a disturbing development, Hildy. We have no time to spare, my friend. Presuming the wolf burglar is in the wind, our only recourse is to delve deeper into the hidden past of Master Akebono and uncover proof that the sword he claims was stolen was first stolen by he himself. Divide and conquer, agents of inquiry style. How did Akebono earn his fortune, you ask? By peddling a variety of medicinal wares for all manner of purposes. From what I heard, they were all remarkably effective and popular. He still enjoys a reputation as a premier source of alchemical goods. Would that I had the coin to afford such luxurious potions and potables. His clientele spends in a visit what I earn in a month. I should be glad to speak of Master Akebono to you, albeit solely with regards to his character as a businessman. Like all who have risen to mercantile prominence, he has been at the center of rumor and intrigue. For every man who sings his praises, there is another who would curse his name. None will deny the efficacy of his medicines, which is to be expected given that he utilizes the finest ingredients from that birthplace of alchemy, Radzatan. His satisfied customers are beyond counting. On the other hand, none can deny the exorbitant profits he has reaped by tightly controlling the supply of Hanish ingredients. Absent competition, he is free to dictate prices as he sees fit. Unfortunately, this has led many in desperate need of his miraculous medicines to spend their entire life savings or seek assistance from disreputable moneylenders. His practices are, ultimately, wholly within the confines of the law, so again, as a businessman, he is to be lauded for his success. But I will say nothing on his morals or ethics or lack thereof. Commanded to commit ritual suicide, eh? I knew he had earned the ire of his masters, but not to such a degree.
We've got to help Shigure before it's too late.
Have you tantalizing tidbits of information to share, my good woman? Come, out with it.
The medicines Akebono sell are second to none. Akebono built his fortune selling miraculous medicines for exorbitant prices.
A man who preys on the sick and needy for personal gain, is he? As expected, there is far more to Master Akebono than meets the eye.
Inspector, we've got to hurry! Shigure's execution is going to be carried out at any moment now if we don't do something.
What? Already? And there I was hoping we might first conduct a thorough investigation and cover information with which we might convince them to set the poor man free. But absent that... Bah! There are many roads which lead to just ends. We must take a shortcut to avert a grave miscarriage of justice. Then so be it.
No, Shigure! Damn. This is too much.
Honored brothers, I will not beg for your forgiveness, only pray that by this humble offering of my life that I might absolve the Sekisei Gumi of the shame I have brought upon it through my misdeeds.
Oh, it's the second.
Oh!
He's gonna end up stabbing himself in the stomach if you don't do anything, Hildy. Hildy?
What is the meaning of this? That man is an imposter! Seize him at once!
Oh my gosh. Hildy, I swear. Bruh.
Shigure, now is your chance to escape! I will do no such thing. I have lost what little honor was mine in life, but at least I can reclaim it in my death. Your honor is yet yours, samurai. Huh? Yo! You need not cut your belly open this day, Shigure, for you have the Soboro Tsukihiro and the infamous wolf burglar besides. But why? We had a deal, remember? Temporary release, and I'm a wolf of my word. Aye, this is indeed the Soboro Tsukihiro. Very well, escort the wolf burglar back into his cell and send a runner to Master Akebono's estate at once. We are far from finished, Shigure. The wolf burglar may be in custody once more, but you must still answer for your reckless actions. Therefore, after further deliberation, we have decided that you will conduct a formal investigation into the rumors surrounding Master Akebono, and that will not be necessary. Indeed, with the return of the wolf burglar, I believe we can consider this tiresome affair resolved.
This guy's sus! This guy's sus!
Master Komode! Wait, I know you! Master Akebono's guest! The one the Geiko threw into the wall! Oh, surely you must be mistaken. I have no recollection of any such event, or of you for that matter. Anyway, as I said before, I believe there is no need for any further investigation. Should you deem otherwise, you are free to proceed. However, such wasteful expenditures may force us to reconsider the resources we allocate you and yours next year. Yo! Rest assured, Master Komode, that we value your counsel deeply, and should be glad to defer to your judgment. Dude. Shigure, the matter of the Soboro Tsukihiro and Master Akebono is now officially closed. That will be all. Yes, that will be all.
What the hell?
Huh? What? What was that? 'Twas just in the nick. Or before the nick, I should say.
Core, we did it! We shaved
Shigure!
We saved Shigure!
Ha ha ha! Verily I, Hildebrand, agent of enquiry, inspector extraordinaire, have once more done the impossible and saved a man from certain death. A shame that the others seemed so eager to wash their hands of the affair. Not Shigure, though. I understand he still has questions for the wolf burglar. What ho, Shigure, over here! My friends, I cannot thank you enough. Had you not arrived when you had, I would not be standing before you now. You will forgive me for dispensing with further expressions of gratitude, for I have just returned from the jail, where I spoke with the wolf burglar, who shared with me some rather troubling information. Do not keep us into suspense, my good man. What is it? Not long after we delivered the wolf burglar into the custody of the Sekisegumi, Master Akebono stormed into the jail and began berating the turnkey, demanding that they return the stolen contents of his safe. You may recall that we spoke with Master Akebono concerning this theft shortly after we first met. He was rather secretive regarding said contents at the time, but the wolf burglar said it was an unmarked satchel filled with the white powder. Given Master Akebono's reputation as a purveyor of medicines, our chivalrous thief resolved to steal it for the benefit of the poor, as is his wont. However, since there was nothing to identify what manner of medicine it was, the wolf burglar decided to hold on to it for safekeeping. Plainly, however, it was no ordinary medicine, for why else would Master Akebono clamor for it so? My keen inspector's sense is tingling. Where is this satchel now? In possession of the men and women of the waterways. They will not admit this, however, unless we give them the proper password. As above, so below? Understood. Let us hasten to their den of iniquity.
I am no good with dark places. Too easy to trip and bump your noggin.
Hello there, Koju. Enjoying another fine day in the waterways? Somehow I doubt they'll ever consider me a friend. A fine hideaway this is, away from the prying eyes of the local constabulary. Knew you lot'd turn up again sooner or later. Didn't expect you to be bringing another unfamiliar face, though. No matter, I like the cut of his jib. So what are you after this time? A certain satchel containing a certain white powder which once belonged to a certain merchant. The wolf burglar told me you have it. If he did, then he'd have told you the magic words too. Ah yes, of course, they are... Soar high above and never go low. What? Come me, take me, no! This is no time for fun and games, Inspector.
As above, so below.
Get low, get low, get low. Let me get back to you. Aye, that's it. Nothing personal, but we've got to be careful. Damned if I know what it is, but my gut tells me it's nothing no honest man would keep in a locked safe. That said, a suspicious powder is far from inconvertible proof of criminal misdeeds. We need to first determine what it is, any ideas how we might do so. Seek the assistance of a Hannish alchemist or someone versed in the alchemical traditions. Perhaps someone at the Thavnarian consulate. Brilliant minds think alike, for I too reached the conclusion but a moment ago. To the Thavnarian consulate, my friends. It is all rather sudden, I realize, but to reiterate, it is of utmost importance that we speak with your superiors. To reiterate, have you lot an appointment or not? Not as such, no. In my hands, they are tied. There are procedures, samurai, and much paperwork. No exceptions can be made. Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but this is a matter of public safety and welfare. Surely an exception can be made. What ho, young Manderville man?
Is it? Oh, it's them! Oh.
Father!
Ha! I love how Godbert is everywhere and everyone knows him.
What brings you to the far side of the world?
What voice did I give him?
A complex series of events, too exhausting to detail, of greater importance is what brings us to the consulate. You see, we must needs enlist the assistance of a Hannish alchemist, or one with an encyclopedic knowledge of Hannish reagents. How fortunate, then, that we should chance to meet. I am a representative of the Sajatra concern of Rodzatan. Should you know not the name, we trade in all manner of alchemical goods. If your quandary requires the expertise of one versed in such wares, pray permit me to assist you. Indeed, to aid the son of Lord God Manderville and his comrades would be an honor most great. That is most generous of you, far be it from us to refuse. Perhaps a change of venue is in order. I say, let us not impose upon these hard-working keepers of the peace any longer. This powder is most fascinating, an ingredient of Hannish origin. This is true, but not intended for medicinal purposes. Dangerous purposes, rather, and for this reason its sale is forbidden. In the hands of a master alchemist it could be used to create dew prism. I'm sorry, dew prism? A most powerful drug, a mere thimbleful, is enough to befuddle the senses and render even the most strong-willed subjects susceptible to any and all commands. You may be assured this is not an exaggeration. Resistance is most regrettably quite futile. Undetectable it is, save for the occasional glimmer in the eyes, a changing of the color fleeting and impossible. Oh, we got that with, by the kami, I've seen such a glimmer before. Oh, are you quite sure it was not the trick of the light? I saw it too, Master Komodo is being manipulated. Well deduced, my faithful assistant and undying fan. I was just about to voice the same conclusion. Well, if what you say is true, then a most terrible crime has been committed. Evidence must be gathered and those responsible must be punished. It all makes sense now. Why else would the chief coin counter of the Sekisei-gumi press so strongly to end an investigation into a modest merchant? Because they drugged him during their meeting. At last we have motive, means, and opportunity. Come, let us put an end to this once and for all. How wonderful it is to see Hilda's infectious enthusiasm inspire others to rise to the occasion once more. Well then, do not let me detain you. Akebono, we call on you to come forth and answer for your dastardly deeds.
Doesn't seem like anybody's home, does it?
Wherever could he possibly be? Huh? But that's impossible! What? Ha! Thought you'd see the last of me, did you? As if I'd content myself with sitting in a jail I could escape on a whim while you lot bungle your chance to bring my nemesis to justice. And by escaping on someone else's watch, no one can pin the blame on you this time, eh? When you want to repeat of before. Don't tell me this was your plan all along to secure my freedom so we could expose Akebono's crimes together? and reclaim the Soboro Sukihiro into the bargain. This is no small undertaking, and I knew I'd need all the help I can get. Now that we're all on the same page, let's be on our way. The bastard's bound for the Isle of Beko. Off to meet with a silent partner, I'm told. Capital! If we hurry, perhaps we can beat Akebono to the punch. He may be an idiot, but he's got the right idea. There's no time to waste. Very well. If that is the way the winds are blowing, let no one say I don't also blow. I don't also blow? This is the place, I'm sure of it. All we have to do is wait. Oh! Are they trying to... Father? Father! By the kami, could it be the inspector's father is in league with Akebono? Don't be daft, look closer. As always, your discretion in these matters is greatly appreciated. As is yours, Master Akebono. But to the matter at hand, the dew prism, it has served you well, met your expectations, I trust. Ha ha ha! Exceeded them, I should say. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined that a drug could be so powerful, so effective. Tasteless, odorless, colorless, the chief coin counter had no idea his drink had been compromised. He has already proven to be a most useful tool in manipulating the Sekisegumi, more than worth the regular upkeep to keep him in my thrall. Now that the Soboro Sukihiro is back where it belongs, I can set my sights on much bigger prizes. Bugyosho, perhaps. Magistrate Akebono. Ha ha! Why not? All Kugane is mine for the taking. You are more right than you know, Master Akebono, for I come bearing a gift courtesy of Manderville and Manderville, a most illustrious Eorzean consortium of which you have doubtless heard. Their resources are considerable, and their influence extends far beyond the borders of Aldenard. But all their wealth pales in comparison to what I present to you now. As we discussed, Lord Godbert, you will serve Master Akebono faithfully, and without question, will you not? But of course. What? Has he been turned? Kami Forfend, he's under the influence of dew prism. Wait, you fool, now is not the time. Father, 'tis I, your beloved son, Hildebrand! Hearken to me, these men are villains, you are being deceived! The inspector arrives as I knew he would. Doubtless your friends are cowering in hiding. Just as well. In one fell swoop we shall bring an end to this farce. Godbert would not be. I call upon Eorzea's most fearsome of goldsmiths. I call upon the hammer. Go forth and lay waste to these interlopers. Are we fighting Godbert? No. No way. There's no way Godbert would be... There's no way. Oh, we take... No! Where's Mummy Dearest? Oh dear, where's Mummy Dearest? Bruh. Bruh! Magnificent! Finish them all! Finish everyone! Okay. Okay, I knew it. Nice. Oh, is that what he meant by everyone? It falls to you, Hildebrand Heldor, Maximilian Manderville! Forgive me, father, but you know not what you do! Oh? Okay, Hildebrand, okay. Okay! You are a Manderville! This cat's bruh. Why is this in slow-mo? It has come full circle. It has come full circle. Godbert used to toss and throw Hildebrand. Now, Hildebrand tosses father. Such happy father and son. I
love that this is the music playing for this. Aww! Is that supposed to be Hildebrand? Why does his face look like that? Why does his face look like that? Oh! Manderville, man! Abort, father! Abort! Spare me your reverse Manderville! Welcome back, Godbert. Welcome back. Damn.
Phew, and I'm spent. What happened here?
Wow, Godbert without the sunglasses, though. Bro.
Well, this is all very embarrassing indeed. 1,000 pardons to you and you all for my rather excessive display of martial prowess. Oh, and it should go without saying, but Manderville and Manderville will be severing all ties with this Zajatra concern. Rejoice, my friend, for we have reclaimed the Soboro Sukihiro once more. How fortunate that the dastardly Akebono would be so loath to set it aside that he would rather bring it with him to a secret rendezvous. A final favor, if you'll indulge me, lay it at my father's grave.
Oh, he's going back to jail.
Right then, I suppose you'll be wanting to get me back to the jail. Regardless of the reasons, a crime is a crime and mine are many. And an upstanding Sekisegumi like yourself must adhere to code, no?
He's gonna let him go.
Indeed I must, which is why it will be with much regret that I inform my superiors I have seen neither hide nor hair of the notorious wolf burglar.
Aww.
Huh? You sure about this? Not if you ask me again. Go to your father.
Aww.
Shigure has the right of it. You should be the one to bring your father's spirit the comfort and closure it deserves.
Ah, happy ending.
You're mad, each and every one of you, even the samurai, and I love you all the more for it, thank you. To hold fast to a righteous creed, yet recognize when too rigid an adherence would result in greater injustice. Truly I'm privileged to have witnessed this display of nuanced nobility. Would that, like the burglar, I might find a measure of peace in mourning. Mine own dearly departed, oh Enkidu, if only you knew how sorry I am.
Damn. Or is Enkidu actually alive?
Enkidu! Enkidu is alive!
You did eat him!
Enkidu, but how? Then what was it that I ate that fateful day? Fools, think you this the end? I think not.
What the? Oh no. Why did you have your mouth open like that, Greg?
Huzzah! You belong to me now, Ronin! Now spirit me away from this place, far, far away! Far, far, far away! Mwah! Mwah! Greg, no! Cease your egress! Beyond the rift that lies between two wondrous worlds yet unseen. Yo! Wait, no! How dare— What? Mommy, this isn't getting worse! Wait for me, Inspector! Wait, what? Where did they go? Oh, there he goes, my beloved son. No content to flying off into the sky as before. This time he elects to take his leave by vanishing into the earth. They went to Florida. Brief though our time was together, I cannot deny how much he has grown, both as an inspector extraordinaire and a Manderville man besides. I say a father could not be more proud. And off goes Lord Godbert along with Akebono. I should thank him for that. Nothing left for us to do, but to follow them back to Kugane, I suppose. Are you ready? I cannot even begin to imagine where I would be had I never crossed paths with you and your comrades. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for everything. The Sekisegumi have concluded that even before the chief coin counter fell under Akebono's thrall, he willingly and enthusiastically conspired with the merchant to illicit ends, and so he will be held to account. As for Akebono and his now defunct enterprise, the Thavnarian consulate has agreed to intercede on behalf of its countrymen to broker a more equitable arrangement between Hanish suppliers and Hingan merchants. All agree that another monopoly will serve no one's interests. Regardless of their motivations, if their actions put more medicine in the hands of the sick and the needy, then I think it's safe to call it a change for the better, don't you? Best part, if you ask me, in light of Akebono's crimes, all debts owed to him by those forced to pay his exorbitant prices are to be wiped clean. There was a time when I might not have thought as much. Good and evil, the innocent and the criminal. It all seemed so simple in the abstract, but out here in the real world, life is anything but. You and the inspector helped me to understand how naive I was. You taught me to look beyond appearance and hearsay and not to be quick to judge a man for his misdeeds. If I am worthy of the Sekisegumi, it is because of you and him. Speaking of which, what exactly did become of Inspector Hildebrand? Do you think we ought to do something? Conduct a search or...
He'll be fine.
Oh, so this is a regular occurrence, is it? Fair enough. If you are certain that he will turn up eventually, none the worse for wear, then I shall take your word for it and strike all worry from my mind. Should that fateful day ever come that you and he are reunited once more, I but ask that you give him my best regards. I would say the same for the wolf burglar. I wonder how he's doing now.
Paying respects to his father, probably.
What becomes of a man after death I do not know, but I should like to believe that his father rests more easily this day. Shigure, this is no time to dawdle. Your duties are far from finished. Yes, forgive me, right away. I must take my leave, but whenever you are passing through Kugane, I pray you do not hesitate to call on me here at the barracks.
Hey, I finally have the emote! Huh? Oh, we just smiling. Okay, alright. Oh, it's the wolf burglar, okay. Oh, and he has new threads. Aw. That was good. Oh my gosh, it's there. Oh my gosh! Yeah! Cute. Cute.
Hildebrand will return?